I'm Pamela. Welcome to the BIS Health Watch. Today we're coming to you from the Abaco Neem Farm on the island of Abaco. The Abaco Neem Farm provides super high-grade quality products with lots of medicinal values. Today we're talking with Mrs. Nick Mayolas, who is the owner, CEO and farmer of the Abaco Neem Farm. Welcome to the program.
Pamela, we thank you very much for taking your valuable time and coming out here and giving us this exposure, because our whole goal is to reach out to our fellow Bahamians and teach them about prevention and how neem can complement a healthy lifestyle.
We did a wonderful tour of the farm and it is beautiful. I saw the trees with lots of medicinal values. Now, you are a certified organic farm. Tell us what this word organic means. Tell us about that.
Basically, we use no chemicals, okay? And as we drove around today, we saw butterflies, we saw dragonflies, all right, all among the trees, and a variety of birds. And again, because we use no chemicals. We have a very shallow water table here in the Bahamas, and it's important that we don't contaminate that valuable resource. Water is very precious, but most products have chemicals that have serious side effects. Today we have a high rate of cancer in our country, and you know, this is all contributes to our environment. You are a product of your environment, so this is a very healthy environment. Okay, as you know, out here we have over 6,500 neem trees, over 1,000 coconut trees, over 3,000 aloe plants. We grow citronella, variety of Caribbean fruit trees, from the guava to the banana trees, gooseberries, jujus. We use our farm as an educational tool. We welcome schools from Grand Bahama and New Providence, of course Abaco and the rest of the Family Islands, to come to Abaco and learn about organic farming, to learn about the neem tree and how wonderful it would be having a neem tree in your backyard, in your own home, and the many medicinal properties that it has.
Okay, you talked about organic farming, so I take it you don't use pesticides and chemicals and this sort of thing. Tell me, is it harder to grow produce without using the chemicals and the pesticides?
Not really. Land preparation, and you prepare your land without using chemicals. In the past, before a farmer would prepare his land, he'll go in there and use the chemicals and kill out all the weeds and then disc it. We use absolutely none of that. It's not difficult at all. Right at our fingertips, we have plants that are high in nitrogen, like djembe. We incorporate djembe into our soil. We incorporate seaweed, which is right at our fingertips year round. We use the byproduct when we press the fruit to make the oil, to gather the oil. We have a byproduct called neem cake. We incorporate that into the soil. As we drove around the farm, you saw almond trees. We use the leaves from the almond trees. We mulch. We use the fronds from the coconut trees. We mulch with that. It's not difficult at all.
So it seems as if nothing is wasted or thrown away.
Absolutely nothing. Everything is recycled. Everything is recycled. Everything from the tree that we cut from the tree that we don't use in our factory goes right back around the tree.
Tell me, how was this idea born? What made you start it?
Well, Pamela, you know, at one time I was one of the owners of 17 Shop. We become very close to our customers over the years. We listened to their issues, their health issues, and more it became health issues. And diseases like high blood pressure, diseases like diabetes. A lot of our people have a combination, either one or the other, or a combination of those diseases. And those are preventable diseases. And one day in my travels, I went to the University of Florida many years ago, and one day I was at a horticulture show, approximately 19 years ago, and I stumbled on the neem tree there. And through my accessibility of the university, something told me that this tree would be very good for our country. And at that time, I thought about the carpenters and the boat builders of Abaco. Abaco is known for its boat builders. It has wonderful carpenters and finished carpenters here. And I was thinking about base molding, ceiling molding, furniture for school kids, that type of diversification. But the more I did my research, I began to see the many medicinal benefits, and I started thinking of my customers. How many of my customers, boy, this could maybe they would have still been here today, maybe they wouldn't have this illness today, maybe they would be among us today. And my gut feeling told me that neem would be wonderful for our country, that neem would be a wonderful product to contribute to the health care of our country. You judge a country through its health care system. And so neem, the actual farm, was established 17 years ago to contribute to the health care of our country. And today, we feel as if we save our government millions of dollars in health care. Here in Abaco, we're on all the keys, from Green Turtle Key to Manowar to Crown Haven to Sandy Point and Moores Island. People use our neem products to contribute to their health care for high blood pressure, diabetes, poor circulation, which is some of the side effects. All right? And neem is a safe and wonderful immune booster. Neem originates out of India. And in India, they use the neem tree to contribute to their health care. And they have quite a few people. We only have 350,000 people. So our health care system, everybody should have access to affordable health care. And neem is affordable and accessible. We are all throughout New Providence now. We hope to get into many more grocery store and pharmacies. As you saw, that we were an Island Pharmacy, Your Friendly Pharmacy, the Potting Shed, Goodfellow Farms. These are only a few of the places. And we're all throughout Grand Bahama. We're in Eleuthera. We're getting ready to go into Exuma and Andros and Bimini. So people will have access to our product in the very near future. Just this week, we opened up at Cole Thompson Pharmacy on Bay Street. Listen, 65% of your medicine comes from a tree. Okay? I think that answers it. All right? And not everything natural is good, and that's where the public can be mistaken. Okay? A lot of people confuse neem with the noni tree. Well, there is evidence that the overuse of noni can cause liver damage, irreversible liver damage, whereas in India, there are more products made from the neem tree than any other tree. Neem has now been studied in laboratories throughout the world, in Sweden and in Germany. The Europeans are big into natural medicine. They're big into prevention. Okay? We get phone calls from Germany, from Swiss companies that want all of our neem oil. But we have a very valuable, precious commodity. And why do they want our neem oil? The neem oil has antiviral properties. We have a virus in our country today called the swine flu.
Right.
Okay? If there was a major outbreak or mutations from this virus in this country, it would be devastating to our economy. We have brilliant doctors in this country. All we want to do is hold hands with those doctors, and work with them. Because the neem, if you were using, for example, you were under blood pressure medication, and you were also using the neem, it would actually